I told you, Okeechobee County, especially the commissioners and especially the sheriff. You thought I was going to go away? I'm only getting started.
All of the corruption in Okeechobee stems from Noel, and he has a lot more dirt under his belt. He's had multiple affairs on the job in which he uses his work-issued phone.
Paid for by the sheriff's office?
Yes, sir.
So it's subject to public records request?
Yes,
okay. And then you texted her on August 20th, 2019, you sunbathing naked again?
Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 god. Hey, run for your life.
Why did you ask her that question?
Flirtatious text.
I already exposed his affair with Teresa Chandler, but most people don't know he slept with another officer's wife.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Her name was Jill Rogers, and she committed suicide in 2015. Noel actually found her himself, and she had a gunshot wound to the chest. She died with a phone registered to his family plan, and he illegally took it from evidence 2 days later.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I briefly touched on it in a previous video, but I will be going into detail Monday night at 7 p.m.
What's going on, Hazellief here? And this video comes from the channel, I'm just going to say S3 Sports. You're going to see it up here. Go subscribe. He's been putting out a lot of videos. I'm working on the deposition video. This Okeechobee is bad. And what we're about to get into just completely shows how bad Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office is. Not only the sheriff, the deputies, the IA, all. It seems like it, once again, tyranny runs rampant through Okeechobee, it seems like. So, whenever I find out the next meeting, I will let everybody know. You know, this isn't just about Warren Sapp. I feel bad for everybody that lives in Okeechobee, because who knows how many people have been affected by this county. Whether it's the commissioners, whether it's the sheriff's department, who knows? Or even, you know, public works or whatever. I'm sure it goes rampant through there, and guess what? These public officials really don't give a shit. They don't care about us. They're not like us.
Break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
And you won't answer the question if you swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution?
I am answered you repeatedly, and it's going to be the same time every time you ask it.
No, I didn't hear your answer to, did you swear an oath to the U.S. Constitution?
I don't have to answer that. I don't have to answer that. I don't have to answer that. I don't have to answer that.
Cool, thank you.
You don't have my permission to record me, just so you know.
You know you are a public servant, and I can record the police in the course of their duties. You might want to get in the Constitution, Chief.
Okeechobee Sheriff's Department is corrupt on every level. They operate above the law and have no respect for constitutional rights. Citizens don't feel safe speaking up because their internal affairs is rotten. They became defensive when Warren attempted to file a complaint after his illegal arrest.
Now, what you're about to hear is friggin' crazy. This is coming from the Internal Affairs Division of Okeechobee County, okay? And I want you to hear what Warren Sapp has to say and how this person in IA responds to it. Links are in the description.
Yes, I would like to know how do I go about filing a complaint on an officer, please.
Okay. Sheriff's Office Lunch.
Yes, I would like to know how I file a complaint on an officer, please.
Yeah, you'll need to come to the Sheriff's Office.
I got one of your complaint forms and it says by phone.
Did you? I'm sorry, you said you have a form?
And it says by phone.
Okay, 1 moment, please. I'll see if I can find your lieutenant.
Thank you.
Sergeant Pickering.
Sergeant Pickering, good morning.
Morning.
You're with Internal Affairs, correct?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to file an official complaint on a couple officers, please.
All right. I need you to come up here and get some paperwork.
Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no.
What you got going on?
What paperwork are you speaking of?
Well, we have paperwork up here that we have people. It's called a citizen against an employee complaint affidavit.
I have one of those, and it has right at the in the middle of it by phone. And I would like to do it by phone because your office is more than 100 miles away from me. Are you prepared to take my complaint, sir?
Yep, give me just a minute.
All right. All right.
So you're 100 miles from here? Where are you at?
I said more than 100.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. All right, who's the complainant against?
A couple officers. Officer 696, I think it's Canarak. How you pronounce that? And
Yeah, it is. Okay.
was that correct, Canarak?
I think that's how you say it. Yes, sir.
All right. 588 Salante.
Okay.
734 Coon Fair. Your Sergeant Ellis, 290.
Okay.
That's the officers. That's your deputy sheriff. Deputy sheriffs.
Huh?
That's the deputy sheriffs. I'm sorry, not officers. Deputy sheriffs.
And what's your name?
Warren Sapp.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
We ready?
No, I've got who you are. Our lawyers will be in touch with you.
Now, I want you to remember that. Remember, he said their lawyers will be in touch with him. Okay? Remember that, because it's very important later in this video.
I don't understand what you're talking about. This is a citizen making a complaint or officers.
That's right.
Hold on. Can I finish with what I'm asking, and then you can go ahead?
Excuse me, sir. I already know about your complaint. I already know about everything that went on.
When did I file my official complaint? When did I file my official complaint, sir? Are you kidding me? You hang up the phone?
Whew. This is why it's so important for all of us together, collectively, as we the people, to stand up against tyranny. So when I find out about Okeechobee's next meeting, you will have it in the links below, somewhere. As soon as I find out. I'll probably do that right after this video. But you need to show up, and we need to address this with this commissioners and the sheriff's office. And the sheriff's office is right around the corner from the friggin' commission. So please, on the next meeting, I hope to see 100 of you there, and let's all stand up and fight for Warren and all of our rights. Not just Warren's, all of ours.
Devin escalated the entire situation and took no responsibility for his unstable temper. He acted with Officer Coonsfair when he arrested Warren. They lied on their report, saying he was irate and aggressive. Coonsfair even said Warren was approaching them, despite him standing still, not moving.
Coonsfair, 734. All right, 734. Yeah. I'll take that.
Joseph Coonsfair is a liar and disgrace to law enforcement. Warren obviously wasn't aggressive and never approached the officers. He lied in his official police report and needs to be placed on the Brady list.
Warren Sapp?
Okay. Please, sir.
I'm good, Lieutenant. Take your time.
What date you say, bud? Sir?
Your records officer, Eric, sent me an email because I was inquiring about my complaint because it was in July that I filed this, and he told me that the complaint was given to Lieutenant Thomas on July the 11th. And the complaint number that corresponds with the complaint that I gave him is 13. Is that not true?
No, sir. No, sir.
Whoa.
The case, the one you're talking about, is 177.
But I was informed it was handed to you, Lieutenant, on the 11th, and it's been over 5 months. The day it was read, it was open. It was a criminal investigation was open the day it was filed. I guess me and you have a total misunderstanding of what it is. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was battered, illegally detained, and arrested on February the 24th. I finally, after being hindered in my process of filing a complaint through Sergeant Pickering in Internal Affairs, who said he wasn't going to take my complaint, Sergeant Hans, who said he wasn't going to take my complaint, and for me to file a complaint, I need to call y'all lawyer, whatever his name is over there. And I'm like, no? Yeah, Fetterman. Well, whoever it is, yeah, Fetterman. So it took me all the way up to July to actually get someone to take my complaint. And now I'm sitting here 5 months later, and we're no closer than me filing it, right?
You've been directed to our attorney, Adam Thurman.
And just like I said, he was supposed to get in touch, their attorney was supposed to get in touch with him, not vice versa. That's the whole weird thing about this, is that they keep trying to throw blame in here, and instead of being accountable for their actions. Just somebody get on the phone and have these people call him. And a lot of this probably would have went away. And the same thing for those friggin' commission people. If you would have just let me speak for 3 minutes, I probably would have walked away. But now we're diving deep into Okeechobee, and trust me everybody, there's so much more. You just type in a quick Google search of Okeechobee and some of the corruption, and you're gonna find article after article after article. And there's gonna be a lot of records requests coming. So let's keep going.
No, I haven't. Because this is my First Amendment right to redress my grievances with my government, and I'm asking y'all what's the conclusion of my complaint? Because you're telling me what?
That you need to contact our attorney, Adam Thurman.
So you're telling me, Mr. Thomas, your investigation is not over, and I need to contact your attorney?
I'm telling you that we have a criminal investigation open. And that is still pending.
Okay.
I can't release that information.
Okay, no, I'm not asking you to release that information. I'm asking you about my complaint with the deputy sheriffs that it went down.
I'm telling you on what you're asking now to contact our attorney.
Why don't your attorney contact me? He has my email. Y'all have my email. You have my phone number. I've called Fetterman's office when in the beginning when you guys told me that you wouldn't take my complaint, and he wouldn't take my call either. So I'm trying to figure out how do I redress my grievances with my government. And you swore an oath to the Constitution, correct, Lieutenant Thomas?
I'm just telling you need to contact our attorney.
So why don't your attorney contact me? Since that's how you guys are telling me I need to exercise my First Amendment right to redress grievances with my government.
I'm telling you to contact our attorney.
So your investigation into my complaint isn't done? You're just gonna let it sit there?
I'm telling you to contact.
No, I'm asking about my complaint. I'm asking about my complaint that was filed with your office that you. No, hold on. And you need to give me the number again because I didn't get to write that number down of the new complaint number that you guys have. Hold on, let me get a pen. I find it to be very disingenuous of my government not to answer any questions about a complaint. Not even a little bit. This is unbelievable. And you swore an oath to the Constitution. This is my First Amendment right to redress my grievances. What's that complaint number?
I'm trying to find it. His office number is...
No. I'm asking you for the complaint number, sir.
The complaint number?
Yeah, the one that you say ain't 111380. You said it's a different number. I need that number again, please.
It is 1...
And that's my complaint number, you're saying?
Complaint where you contacted Corporal Schoonmaker.
And you won't answer the question if you swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution?
I have answered you repeatedly, and it's going to be the same time every time you ask it.
No, I didn't hear your answer to did you swear an oath to the U.S. Constitution?
I don't have to answer that.
It is truly disgusting to hear officers, not even able to say if they swore an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution. And I just found out that Okeechobee is an unaccredited. There's two different types of law enforcement. There's accredited ones and there's unaccredited. Okeechobee is an unaccredited sheriff's office, which means I guess they get to make up whatever they want. Leave your comment down below if you think that's what's going on in Okeechobee, and that's why it's going to be so important to show up at the next commissioners meeting, because there's a lot going on there that needs to be unpacked.
Oh, thank you. All right. Okay, Lieutenant Thomas. What's your badge number?
What number are you asking me?
Your badge number, sir.
42.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
What a clown.
I've never heard of a citizen being referred to a lawyer for a complaint. This is obviously illegal, and the sheriff's department isn't hiding how they operate. I can only imagine how they treat the local citizens of Okeechobee. They make it impossible to obtain public records so nobody ever has proof of false arrests.
Dial 911. Please wait and someone will be right with you.
Sheriff's office.
Yeah, who am I speaking with?
The sheriff's office?
And you are?
Welcome to the records department.
And your name would be? What'd you say, Zacharin?
Yes.
Zacharin. Yes. I was looking through my incident report that I have, and I can't find anywhere in the incident report where it says Officer Coonsfair, badge number 734, has hit the scene, made a call, did anything. He appears nowhere in this thing. I like to speak to someone that can explain to me why doesn't Officer Coonsfair, badge number 734, appear anywhere in this incident report. Yeah.
Okay, give me a minute.
Uh-huh.
Good morning, Eric speaking. How may I help you?
Eric.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. This is Warren, Eric, if you didn't know the voice.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking at my incident report here from you guys, and nowhere in this on the front where it says responding officers does Officer Coonsfair, badge number 734, appear anywhere on here. I looked in the USB, and whenever it's boots on the ground, it gives you a time, right? He's not on there either.
And what he's referring to is like the CAD report. It's like, call of action something report. It basically tells you every officer that responded to said incident, whether it's a car rally or an open carry or a First Amendment audit, whatever it is. If 6 people show up and you ask for the CAD, there's going to be 6 officers on that CAD report. And I guess this Coons guy, he's not on it, which makes it very suspicious. You're seeing a theme here. Everything is like, oh, we got to protect the good old boys.
What's that? Do you have that case number by chance? Should be on the front.
I got you. Relax. 2-4 S as in Sam.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he wouldn't be showing on there.
You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere on there. Nowhere to be found. And I have something else for you. On your body-worn cameras, when I turn it on, it's somewhere it reports that it's on, and somewhere that it reports that it's off, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if I do anything in between, there's a reporting of that too, if I mute it, correct?
That I'm not sure. I have to transfer to Lieutenant Hans, who's over the body cams, and he might be able to answer that for you.
Please, would you do that for me? But before you do that, so the actual radio communications of them calling into their radios is nowhere in my thing, and I asked for that too.
For the radio transmission?
Yeah, like when you guys call, I need backup, I need this. There's a radio transmission, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's recorded, correct?
Yes, sir.
I asked for those, and I didn't get those. That's what I was saying.
Okay. I don't see that in your request, but I can always add it to it.
You a goddamn lie.
How about this, Eric? Every time I've made these requests, I have them recorded because I did them at your office. I did it that day when Andrea was there, and she typed it up and sent you an email, allegedly, she says. I mean, I have it recorded. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I for some reason, every time I go there and I ask for something, it's not written down properly, not recorded properly, and then I get, oh, you didn't ask for that. And I have a recording of me asking it for it. That's what I was doing this morning. I said, you know what, let me just go over everything because, you know, now I got a clear mind, the emotions is out of it. Now we can get to the facts and the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about. Because she was telling me about going to the portal, and I said, no, I would like it physically, and I'll come back to get it. That was on the 15th of March.
That's when you requested it?
Yeah. And that's when she said she'll send you the request over to you because you wasn't in that day when I came to pick up the body-worn cameras and, my first public record request. That was ready. First spoke to you on the 11th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember that one? And we was counting the days from the time that, from my arrest that I gave the public record request. He waited 2 days, and then you didn't start until Wednesday on the 28th. All of that. You see what I'm saying? So I went back through my footage so I can see what I do have, what I don't have. And I don't have that from her. You don't see that email that she sent you?
No, I do. I do see it.
Oh. You missed that one?
Yes, sir. I mean, you requested...
No. These are your emails. And you're the records guy, so I would like that, because that's something I went back over and I didn't have, and I've been waiting on it for quite a while. So that's why all I'm doing, just getting my ducks in a row. So when I have this conversation with somebody else or whoever else, or I need to work it down, and I need to make a public record request now because I don't have any. Right? I canceled that one, paid for my whatever when I left the other day, so I'm clear now on public records.
Correct.
All right.
This is so much to unpack. Look, trust me, I've got deposition videos coming out. I've got a lot of stuff coming. I will leave links to the commissioners meeting in Okeechobee. If you do want to attend, please show up. Tell a friend, bring a friend, and if you want to speak for 3 minutes, write your notes down and say what you want to say. Let them know that you are not happy with Okeechobee in the way they handled, whether it's Warren Sapp, whether it's the way they handled me, or whether it's the way they handled you. There's a lot of people that Okeechobee has mishandled, and I'm sure it's been going on for decades. Decades. This sheriff has been working for Okeechobee for over 30 years. He hasn't been the sheriff for 30 years, but he's been working for Okeechobee for 30 years. And a lot of them are on the good old boy system. As long as you kiss their boot and you suck their boot, you're on the good old boy system. But if you don't, boy, do they come after you. And they come after you hard. But I'm not scared of them. I'm not scared of any one of them. So I'll just keep coming, and I'll keep making a mockery of every one of you in Okeechobee. So don't forget, hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. And I'm going to hop out of here. Don't forget, go subscribe to the channel up here. I think I'm just going to say S3 Sports. But you see the name. Go give them a subscribe and let them know the Armed Fisherman sent you. Alright? Soli Ecker. Deuces.